Hey YouTube shooting people, quick video for you on some camping gear. This is just some eye candy. It's a Tomahawk. I'm not showing guns because guns are bad. Yeah, right. I'm just kidding, you know, get all worked up, you know, I don't believe that. This is actually a Damascus Tomahawk from Coal Creek Forge. Steve Liley made this, handmade. Damascus. It's gorgeous. You can see all the layers here. I don't know how well it's going to show up, but not to get off track, but there they are. Gorgeous. Camping gear. So this spring or fall, it depends on what the spring's like because of mud mostly, but certainly in this coming fall of 2013, I want to get together a bunch of people to do a White Mountain hike. A good part of the White Mountains, you know, maybe we'll do a couple peaks or something like that. Now I'm getting to the point where the days of carrying the giant heavy pack are, you know, in the past. So I want to go for ultralight, super lightweight stuff. So I can carry everything I need, be comfortable, and enjoy my trip with carrying a pack that weighs no more than 30 pounds, and we're talking for about a 4-day trip. Okay, including food, not including water. A critical part of your kit is actually being able to cook. So this is actually one piece of gear I wanted to show you. This is the Msr Micro Rocket. And here it is in the box. Thank you, Santa. Santa, on behalf of my two lovely daughters, hooked me up with this this thing. So here it is in the box. The box is way bigger than the stove itself. I'll leave the instructions there because we're men, we don't use instructions. So here's the stove right here. It comes in this little carrying kit. It's as you can see, pretty friggin' tiny. Fits in the palm of your hand pretty nicely. You can open this up, and here it is. This it's just your carrying case. You can set that aside. It comes with a lighting system. This is like a standard kind of barbecue, what's called piezo lighter or something like that. And here's actually the stove itself. It's remarkably tiny. This folds up, but you know, it sits in the palm of your hand. What's this thing weigh? I don't know what it weighs. 2.6 ounces is what it says it weighs, and I believe that's everything. Pretty amazing. And here's what it looks like up close. There's a little windscreen here. The way this actually works is these legs kind of fold up and out. Okay, so like this. Let me just get this all open for you. I think you'd be able to figure that out. And your pot would sit on top of there. It runs off of one of these isobutane blended fuel MSR canisters. This happens to be a big one. They had them on sale at EMS. You just screw it on here. Careful not to cross thread. It says on the bottom there's an estimated runtime 1 to 2 hours, which is actually a pretty long time. Okay, so make sure it's shut off here. Okay, and this is what this thing looks like. You can see it here. You can get a half-size canister. They're a little bit lighter. It all depends on how long you're going for. As I said, I got these because they're on sale. All right. The other thing is some cook gear. This is the GSI Halulite Kettlist cook set. Thank you, Santa. Comes in a nice, this thing weighs 11.1 ounces. So it's got a carrying, let's put this aside for a second. It's got a carrying bag. Okay. And then you take out the kettle, because most of your camping gear for lightweight camping, or food for lightweight camping, is going to be stuff that you reconstitute with hot water. So you have a kettle. You also have a pot. We'll get to that in a second. But you have a kettle. Why a kettle? Well, a kettle is a very efficient way to heat up and boil water. Okay, so let's just put that on top of our stove and leave it there for a second. You also have one of these spork things that I find exceedingly annoying. I don't think having a spoon and a fork is going to really break your back, so that's a luxury you can go for. But there's your spork, and it also has a bowl here and another bowl here. You can actually put this lid on it, and you can drink out of it. So you can use this as a coffee cup, and there's an insulation here, so if there's hot liquid in it, you won't burn your hands. And this is just a bowl for whatever purpose you want to use it for. Alright, so we're just going to light this. The way you light it is just to get your gas flowing. You can listen to it. Okay, and it starts to crank. Now, what I did off camera is I put one Poland spring bottle, this is 16 ounces or about 2 cups, in this kettle, and we're going to just simply put the kettle onto the flame, and we're going to set a timer and see how long it takes to boil. We'll crank this baby up. We'll start, this is not totally scientific, but we'll start our stopwatch here. So I'm going to crank this mother up. We'll see how long it takes to boil 2 cups of water. 2 cups of water is typically the amount of water you have to boil for a freeze-dried backpacking meal. All right. We are now at a rolling boil. You can see the steam coming out of here. Full rolling boil at about 4 minutes. Okay, we'll just shut this off. Okay, don't touch it, it's wicked hot, of course. 4 minutes, I forgot to stop it, but there you go. 4 minutes and 14 seconds. It was about 4 minutes when it actually went to a boil without even cranking that stove up all the way. Very, very nice, impressive. The kettle's nice. The handle, even though it's boiled in water, is you can definitely handle it. The stove remains hot, so certainly be careful with that. So it's a pretty nice system. This is all you need. All your camping gear, you're looking at about 14 ounces, not including the gas canister, and you can cook pretty much any meal you like. I forgot to mention a couple quick things here. One, on the kettle itself, I made a slight change. Let's turn these lights back on. If you look right here where the handle sits, there's 2 points that actually, the way it came, were extremely sharp. So I just rounded these off with a Dremel tool because you don't want them cutting yourself or your gear. The other thing is this tends to cool down really quick, so don't leave the stove on the gas canister. So unscrew it when you're done, because you don't want it to bleed out all of your fuel. Then your SOL. This nests together. Your stove can go right in there, of course, with the spork as well. It'll fit right in here. Goes on there. Top goes on. This can just go all together, nested together, right back into the carrying case and back into your backpack. You can see what I mean. Okay, thanks for watching.